Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss paper 5 of statistics. Paper 5 of statistics. It's paper 5-2 of October November 2024. This one is of statistics paper. Now this one is question number 1. Question number 1 is, at a college, the student choose exactly one of tennis, hockey, or netball to play. The table is shown the number of students in 1 year and 2 years at the college playing each of these sports. Now, in the first one, they are saying that X means X is representing the student is in year 1 and N represents the student plays netball. Now, what we have to do is probability of X such that, let me write it. This one is basically the question of conditional probability, and the formula for this will be probability of X and N divided by probability of N. N means the student plays the netball. Now we know, let me find out the probability of the student in year 1 and the student in year 1, the student in year 1. So this will be 12 divided by the total. Now we have total 120 students, so 12 divided by 120. This will be the probability of students in year 1. Now for the next one, probability of N. Now probability of student plays netball. The total number of students plays netball will be 12 plus 28 is 40. So 40 divided by 120. Now if we simplify it, this will be, basically we can cancel out these two. So this will be 12 divided by 40. So 12 divided by 40, this will be equals to 0.3. So 0.3 will be the final answer. Let's move to the next one. Find probability. Now this one is again the conditional probability. So for conditional probability, we can write this one as n x. This will be equals to probability of n and x divided by probability of x. Now probability of the students playing netball will of student 1, so this will be 12 by 120 divided by probability of the student plays netball. So the student plays netball will be, now for this one, the students is in year 1. So the students is in year 1, we need to add these 3. So 16 plus 22, 16 plus 22 plus 12. So this will be equals to 50. 50 divided by 120. So this will be 12 by 50, and 12 by 50, 12 divided by 50, this will be equals to 0.24. 0.24. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the third one. determine whether or not X and N are independent events or not. Now we need to simplify this thing, that whether these numbers are independent events or not. Now for independent events, we need to see that probability of X and N is equals to probability of X multiplied by probability of N. Now if we simplify it, this will be we know that probability of X and N will be, this will be 12 by 20, 12 by 120, 12 by 120. Now probability of X, now probability of the student in the year 1 will be 50 by 120, 50 by 120, 50 by 120 multiply by the probability of N, this will be 40 by 120, 40 by 120. So from here we can see 12 divided by 120 is equals to 0.1, and on the left hand side this will be 50 divided by 120 multiplied by 40 divided by 120. Now this will be equals to 0.138, 0.138. So we can see that these two are not same, so that is why they are not independent, not independent, independent. So this will be the final answer. Let's move to the D part. One of the students who plays netball takes 8 shots at goals. On each shot, the probability that she will succeed in 0.15 is 0.15. So what we need to do is we can find the probability that she succeeds in fewer than 3 of these shots. Now this one is again the question of probability. So this we can write fewer than 3 means probability of X less than 3. So this will be equals to, which means the probability of X is equals to 0, 1 and 2. Now we know that the probability of success is P is 0.15. It is given here, and definitely the probability of failure will be 0.85. Now we can use the formula for this will be 8C0 for basically this will be probability of X is equal to 0 plus probability of X is equals to 1 plus probability of X is equals to 2. So 8C0 0.15 0.15 whole power 0, then 0.85 whole power 8 plus 8C1 multiply by 0.15 whole power 1 and 0.85 whole power 7. Basically this will be 8C2 for the third one, 0.15 whole power 2 into 0.85 whole power 6. Now let me see the final answer. Probability of X less than 3 will be equals to, we can use the calculator. This will be 8C0 multiply by 0.15 multiply by 0.85 whole power 8 plus 8C1 multiply by 0.15 multiply by 0.85 whole power 7 bracket close plus 8C2 8C2 multiply by 0.15 square multiply by 0.85 whole power 6 bracket close. This will be 0.6635. Okay, let me check the calculation again that this one is right or not. 8C0 multiplied by 0.15 whole power, okay, whole power 0. So from here we have to write it that this will be whole power 0. Now the answer will be 0.8947 0.8947 8722 58. So this will be the final answer, and we can write up to 4 decimal place, 5 decimal place. No need to write the complete answer, but this will be the final answer. Let's move to question number 2. Find the number of different arrangement of the 9 letters in the word algebraic. Okay, now the key word is the arrangement, so it means that we have to use either factorial or permutation. Now here we do not have any conditions, so we will use the concept of factorial. So we have 9 letters, so 9 factorial divided by the repeated letters, so A, L, J, E. So the repeated letter will be A. We have 2A here, so 2 factorial. So we can use the calculator. So shift 9 factorial by 2 factorial. So this will be equals to 181440. So this will be the final answer. Let's move to the next one, question number 2, part B. Now the part B is this one. Find the number of different arrangements. Find the number of different arrangements in the 9 letters in the word algebraic in which there are no more than 2 letters between 2 A's. Okay, now the condition is we have 9 letters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 letters, and the condition is that there are no more than 2 letters between A's. So there should not be 2 letters between A's. So this will be the condition. Now for the remaining one, we do not have any conditions, so we can use for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one 6. For this portion we will have 6 factorial, and for this one we will have we can write it, we can use the factorial or we can use the permutation. So 7p2. Now this will be the first condition, 7p2. Now no more than 2 letters between 2 A's. So it means this will be the first one, and the answer for this one will be 7p2 multiply by 6 factorial. Multiply by 6 factorial. So this will be 30240. 30240. 0. Yes. Now the second condition is there is another condition now that we can have one letter between these two ways. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we can have one letter between these two. So if we simplify it, the factorial for these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the box is 7. So 7 factorial multiply by, for this box we can have 7p1. So if we simplify it, this will be 7 7 7p1 multiply by 7 factorial. So this will be 35280. 35280. Now we can have another condition, and it may be that we do not have any letter between these two between these two A's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we can have we cannot have any letter between, because they are saying that there are no more than two letters between these two A's. So A, and now for this one we can write it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 factorial. Now if we simplify it on the calculator, so we can add these three. So 8 factorial, so shift factorial. So this will be 40320. 40320. Now the total number of arrangements. The total arrangements will be the sum of these three. Total arrangement will be equals to, let me see, that this will be, we have to add 35280 plus 30240. So this will be equals to 105840. 105840. This will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear, but still if you have any question you can ask it in the comment section. Let's move to question number 3. Now in question number 3, a fair coin and an ordinary fair six-sided dice are thrown at the same time. The random variable x is defined as follow. If the coin shows a tail, x is twice the score on the dice. If the coin shows a head, x is score on the dice. If the score is even, x is 0. Otherwise, draw the probability distribution table. Now, how we can draw the probability distribution table? So let's check this one. That for probability distribution table, first we need to identify the x. Now they are saying the random variable x is defined as follow. Okay. Now probability of x. Now how we can find it out? The probability of x. Now let's say we can have 0, 2, and then 4, then we can have 8, 6 and 8, 6 and 8, and 10, and then we can have 12. Now one by one we can easily find out the value of x, the probability of x. When x is equals to 0, the probability will be hat and odd. Hat and odd. Hat means we cannot have any tail, so hat and odd. So this will be equals to, the probability of head is 1 by 2 multiplied by the probability of tail is the probability of odd is 3 by 6, because the second one is 6-sided dice, so 3 by 6. If we simplify, this will be equals to 1 by 4. We can write it over here that 1 by 4. Now let's find the other one. Probability of x is equals to 1. Now this means that we can have one tail and 1. So this will be equals to one tail in 1 plus this will be one tail in 1 and one head, and when head we will have 2. So this will be equals to 1 by 2 multiplied by 1 by 6 plus 1 by 2 multiplied by 1 by 6. Now if we simplify it, the answer will be 1 by 6. 1 by 6. Now probability of x is equals to 4. Now for x is equals to 4, we can have uh, one tail and 2 plus one tail and 4. Now this will be equals to, again this will be the repetition of the previous one, so this will be 1 by 6 again. Now for the next one, this will be 1 by 6 again. Now for 6, probability of x is equals to 6. This will be probability of x is equals to 6. This will be again 1 by 6, and then probability of x is equals to 8, which means this will be tail and 4. So this will be equals, the probability of tail is 1 by 2 and the probability of 4 is 1 by 6. So 1 by 12. 1 by 12. We have to follow the conditions. Now probability of x is equals to 10 and x is equals to 12. Probability of x is equals to 10 will be same. If the coin show the tail, x is twice more as the dice. So this will be when x is 10. How we can, this will be again 1 by 12 and 1 by 12. This will be the final answer for probability distribution table. Now find the variance of x. Variance of x means, let me write the formula first, that variance of x is equals to summation of x square probability of x minus summation of x dot probability of x whole square. Now we need to find out, we know the value of x, we need to find out the value of x square. So if we take x square, we need to write x square over here. So x square will be equals to, we need to take the square only. So 4, 16, 36, this will be 64, 100 and 144. So x dot probability of x will be equals to, we need to multiply it. So this will be 0 multiplied by 1 by 4, this will be 0. Then 0 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1 by 6, this will be 1 by 3. Then 4 multiplied by 1 by 6, this will be 2 by 3. Then 6 multiplied by 1 by 6, this will be 1. Then this will be 4 by 3. then we will have 5 by 6, then we will have 1. Now if we add it, summation of x dot probability of x, this will be equals to, now if we add it, this will be fraction 1 by 3 plus fraction 2 by 3, 2 by 3 plus fraction 4 by 3, 4 by 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus fraction 5 by 6 plus 1. So this will be equals to 5.16. 5.16. Let me see this one. This one will be 0, 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 1, 4 by 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 1 and 1, and 4 by 3 and 5 by 6. Yes, this will be till here we will have 5.16. We need to write it over here, 5.16. So summation of x dot p probability of x will be 5.16. Now we need to find out x square probability of x. This will be equals to, this will be another row. So if you multiply it, this will be 0. This will be 4 into 1 by 3. So 4 by 3, and then this will be 16 into 2 by 3. So 32 by 3. Then we will have 36. Then we will have 64 into 4 by 3. So 64 multiplied by 4 by 3. So this will be 256 by 3. 256 by 3. And then 100 into 5 by 6. 100 into 5 by 6. 5 by 6 multiply by 100. So this will be 250 by 3. 250 by 3, then 144, and then we need to add these numbers, summation of x square. So this will be equals to, we can use the calculator. So this will be equals to, let me use this one, 250 by 3. Okay, now fraction 4 by 3 plus fraction 2 by 3, 2 by 3 plus 1 plus fraction 4 by 3, 4 by 3 plus fraction 5 by 6, 5 by 6 plus 1. Okay, we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this will be equals to 6.16. 6.16. Okay, 6.16. Now we have two values. Summation of x square p x probability of x will be 6.16. So 6.16 minus x square into px. Okay, x square into probability of x. 100 into 5 by 6. Okay, there is a slight change here. We need to multiply it with the first row. Okay, we need to see this one again. We need to multiply with this first row. That is why there must not be a huge difference between these two. So we need to multiply it with this one. Okay, we need to do it again. So this will be 4 into 1 by 6 will be 4 into 1 by 6 will be 2 by 3. Then 16 into 1 by 6. 16 into 1 by 6. 1 by 6. So this will be 8 by 3. 8 by 3. Then 36 into 1 by 6. This will be 6. Then 64 into 1 by 12. 64 into 1 by 12. 64. 64 into 1 by 12. So this will be 16 by 3. 16 by 3. And 100 into 1 by 12. 100 into 1 by 12. 100 into 1 by 12. 25 by 3. 25 by 3. Then 144 into 1 by 12. This will be 12. So if we simplify it now, this will be fraction 2 by 3 plus fraction 8 by 3, 8 by 3 plus 6 plus fraction into 16 by 3 plus fraction 25 by 3 plus 12 plus 12. So this will be 35 now. Okay, 35. Now let me check this one again. 5 by 6, 4 by 3, 6 and 2 by 3 and 1 by 3. Yes, this one is right. Okay, now we have two values. The first one is 35. So this will be 35 now. So this will be 35 minus x dot probability of x. This will be 5.16 whole square. 5.16 whole square. If we simplify it, 35 minus 5.16 square. So this will be equals to 8.34, 3744. Variance will be equals to this thing. I hope that the concept is clear and this will be the final answer. If you have any doubt, you can ask it in the comment section. Let's move to question number 4. The height in meters of white pine trees are normally distributed. The mean is this. So we can see that mean is 19.8 and standard deviation is 2.4. Okay, now how many of these trees would be you expect to have less than 18.2? So probability of x less than 18.2, this will be equals to, now we know first of all we have to find out the value of z. So z will be equals to, for this thing, z will be equals to 18.2 minus 19, mean 19.8 divided by sigma 2.4. So z is equals to fraction 18.2 minus 19.8 divided by 2.4. So this will be equals to minus 2 by 3, minus 0.666. We can write it as minus 0.667. Now z is equals to this one. So minus means what? Minus means we know we have to see the value, because we know that the normal distribution table will share the value towards the left hand side. So this will be minus 0.667. and if we try to find out the value for the negative one, what we have to do is we need to find out this one, 0.667. Now if we calculate it from the table, we have to see the table now for normal distribution. Okay, this one will be the normal distribution, 0.666. So 0.6, 0.6 and 6. Okay, 0.66, and the other one is 6 again. So from here the 6 will be 19. So we need to add these two. 0.7454 plus 0.0019. So this will be equals to 0.7473. Let me check it again. Yes, we need to add 19. So 0.7473. Now, but we don't need this one. We need, let me write it over here, that this will be the region for this one, because it shows the values of the left side. So 0.7473. Let me check it again. Yes, and we have to find out the region for this one. So what we have to do, we have to subtract it from 1. So from here we can see that we need to subtract it from 1, 0.7473. So if we subtract this one, this will be equals to 0.2527. So the probability will for this value of z will be 0.2527. Now what we have to do is we need to find out the total number of trees. Number of trees will be equals to for what? Total number of trees for 18 for 450 in a certain, for there are 450 white pine trees. So for all these trees we need to multiply 450 multiply by 0.2527, 0.2527. So the answer will be multiply by 450. So the answer will be 113.715. 113.715, which means that the answer will be 114. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the B part, to second one. Now if you read the question, the height in meters of red pine trees are normally distributed, again with mean this and standard deviation is this. So mean is 23.4, and standard deviation is sigma. Okay, standard deviation is sigma. It is known that 26% of the 26% of red pine trees have height greater than 25.5. So it is given that probability of x greater than 25.5 is 0.26. Now it's now a very simple one. We know that in the previous one also we have used this thing, the formula for z. So we will use it again. So probability is given that 0. Now we need to find out, we have to see that probability is given 0.26. Now if we see the table again and we have to see the reverse thing. So for 0.26, let me check the table. For 0.26, or 0.26, 0.26, this will be 0.2 and 6. This will be 0.6. 6026. Okay, now we have to see the reverse thing, that 0.26. So from here we have to see where it will be. Now the question was, it was greater than this, so we need to find out this thing. Greater than this means 1 minus 0.26. 1 minus 0.26, this will be, if we use the table again, we will get the value 0.643. Now they were saying that how we can calculate this one. We know that this thing is 0.643. We need to find out the probability greater than this. So 1 minus 0.26, this will be 0.74. 0.74. Now we have to see the table where it would be. We need to use it in the reverse way. So 0.74. This one is 0.7454, 0.7389, and 0.7482. So this one is closer to 0.74. So closer to 0.74. So we can use this thing 0.64, 0.64, and yes, this one 0.643, 0.64 and 3. So the value of z will be 0.643 because 0.7389 plus 10. So it will give us 0.7399, which will be equals to 0.74. I hope that now 0.643. So we have to use these three digits, 0.64 and 3. Now, so this will be equals to z, the value of z will be equals to 0.643 is equals to x is 25.5 and mu is mu was 23.4 whole divided by sigma. Now if we cross multiply it, we will get 0 is equals to sigma is equals to 25.5 minus 23.4 whole divided by 0.643. Now fraction 25.5 minus 23.4 divided by 0.643. So this will be equals to 3.266. 3.266. So sigma is equals to 3.266. This will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the next question. Now in this one, in the class of 21, there are 10 student violinist, guitarist and pianist. A group of 7 to be chosen from these 21 students. The group will consist of 4 uh, violinist, guitarist and pianist. In how many ways can the group of 7 be chosen? Okay. Now we can see here, chosen means we have to use the concept of combination. So we have 7 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So there is a chance we can use violinist, and then we can use guitarist, and the last one pianist. Now this will be equal, so we have 10 violinists, so 10C4 multiply by, we have 6 guitarists, so 6C2, we have to choose 2, and the last one is 5C1. Now keep this thing in your mind, that this thing is basically for this one is basically for this thing, and for pianist we have to use this thing. Now if we simplify it using calculator, so 10C4 multiply by 6C2 multiply by 5C1. So this will be equals to 15750. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the B part, that in how many ways can the group of 5 be chosen. Now this will be equals to, now what does it mean? We have to choose 5. So we can make a group over here, that V, G and P. Now there is a possibility that we will have, we can choose 2, 2 and 1, or we can use 3, 1 and 1, or we can use 2, 3 and 0, or we can use 4, 1 and 0. There is no other possibility to choose these to choose any group. Now we can see, we must know this thing, that we have total 10 violinists and 6 guitarists, and pianist will be 5. Okay, 5. Now for the first one we have to use 10C2 multiply by 6C2 multiply by 5C1. For the next one we have 10C3 multiply by 6C2 multiply by 5C1, and then we have 10C2 multiply by 6C3 multiply by 5C0, and then we have 10C4 multiply by 6C1 multiply by 5C0. Now if we have to calculate now 10 shift 10C2 multiply by 6C2 multiply by 5C1. So this will be equals to 3375. Now for the second one we can write it as 6C2 and then 6C1. This should be 1, because for this one 6C1 1, and then we have 10C3. So this will be equals to 3600. Now for the third one we will have 10C0 and 6C3, and then we have 10C2. So this will be equals to 900. Okay, now for the next one, we will have we will have 10C4 multiply by 6C1 multiply by 5C0. So this will be equals to 1260. 1260. We can have another combination that would be 3, 2 and 0. We have not selected this one. So if we use it, if we find out the value of this, so this should be 10C3 multiplied by 6C2 multiplied by 5C0. So this will be equals to 5C0 and 6C2, and the last one will be 10C3. 10C3. So this will be equals to 1800. Now if we add all these, we will get the final answer. 1800 plus 1260 plus 900 plus 3600 plus 3375. So this will be equals to 10935. So total number of ways, this will be the final answer, 10935. Okay, I hope that the concept is clear. If you have any question, you can ask it in the comment section. Let's move to the question number 6. Now question number 6 is draw a back-to-back stem leaf diagram to represent. So we can use these values. So this will be 38, 39, then 42, 44, 46, and then 48. Then we have 50, 51 to 6, 8, 9. 6, 8, and 9. Then we have 64, 69, 76. Okay. For kites, we have 32, then 40, 40, 45, 47, 48. Now 52, 54, 58, 59, 59. Now 60, 61, 63, and 65. Okay, this one is a back-to-back stem leaf diagram. We have to mention the key as well. So key will be 6. Let's say 832 means, we have to write it over here, that this means 38 for falcons and 32 for kites. I hope that this thing is clear to all of you. If you have any question, you can ask it in the comment section. Let's move to the next one, the B part. Find the median and interquartile range for interquartile range for the falcons. Now how we can find out for the falcons the median and interquartile range? So for median, what we have to see the middle value. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 means that the median value will be 51. This one will be the mid value because we must have 7 on the upward side and 7. So median will be 51. So median is equals to 51. Now interquartile range is equals to upper quartile minus lower quartile. Now for upper quartile, what we have to see, the upper quartile will be 59, because 1, 2, 3, 4, this will be the fourth one. So this will be the upper quartile, this will be the median. Okay, and now for the lower one, 1, 2, 3, 4. 44 will be the median. So 59 and 44. Okay, 59 minus 44, this will be equals to 15. So interquartile range will be 15. Let's move to the next one. I think this one is another part for the previous one. So, but let me solve this one again. Find the mean and standard deviation of the time taken by all the 30 runners from this. So mean will be equals to we need to add 792 792 plus 783. Yes, plus 783, because x and y denote the time in minutes for falcon and runners. So 783 whole divided by total 30 runners we have. So mean will be equals to fraction 792 plus 783 whole divided by 30. So this will be equals to 52.5. So 52.5 will be the mean. This will be the final answer. Now for standard deviation, we have to use the formula, and the formula will be summation of x square plus summation of y square whole divided by, basically we have to add these two, minus mean. Now mean was minus mean. So if we subtract the mean, so this will be equals to, the final answer for this one will be, if we add these, if we take the square root of it, so this should be 101.32, and finally we will have square root of 101.32. This will be equals to 10.06. 10.0657. This will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the last question. In a game, players attempt to score, find the probability of x is equals to 5. Now for probability of x, we know that the probability of success is 0.4. So P is equals to 0.4. Q should be equal to 0.6. So probability of x is equals to 5 will be equals to q power 5 minus 1 into P, which means this will be q is 0.6, so 0.6 whole power 4 into P is 0.4. So if we simplify it, so 0.6 whole power 4 multiply by 0.4. So this will be equals to 0.05184. 0.05184. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the B part. The B part is probability of x between 3 and 7. So this means what? This means that we need to find out probability of x less than or equals to 7 minus probability of x less than or equals to 3. Now this will be equals to, for the first part, this will be equals to 1 minus q power 7 minus, this will be 1 minus q square. 1 minus q square. So if we simplify it, so this will be equal, if you open it up, this will be 1 minus q power 7 minus 1 minus q square. So plus q square. So basically the answer will be q square minus q power 7. Now we know that the value of q is 0.6 square minus 0.6 power 7. So if we calculate it, 0.6 square minus 0.6 power 7. So this will be equals to 0.332. So 0.332 will be the final answer for the part B. Now let's move to this one, but keep this in your mind that Q is equals to 0.6 and P is equals to 0.4. Now find the probability that Lino scored his second goal on or before his fifth attempt. So on fifth attempt, what we have to do is on fifth attempt, which means fifth attempt will be equals to score his second goal. Okay, first goal score and then not score, not score, not score, and then score again. Now what we have to do, we have to simplify it. This will be equals to 4 times 4 multiplied by. Now for these 4 we are calculating that 4 multiplied by 0.4 square plus multiply by 0.6 cube. Now on fifth attempt, on fourth attempt, this will be on fourth attempt. This should be like this on fourth attempt. Now this will be for these three. This will be 3 multiplied by 0.4 square multiplied by 0.6 square. Now on third attempt, this should be is equals to 2 multiplied by 0.4 square multiplied by 0.6, and the last one that it scored on the second attempt, so this will be 0.4 square is equals to. Now if we calculate it on calculator, we can get the final answer that 4 multiplied by 0.4 square multiplied by 0.6 cube plus 3 multiplied by 0.4 square multiplied by 0.6 square plus, now this will be 2 multiplied by 0.4 square, 2 multiplied by 0.4 square multiplied by 0.6 plus 0.4 square. So this will be equals to 0.663. So 0.663 will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear, but still if you have any question, you can ask it in the comment section. Thank you.